Hey everyone, in this FIFA 21 tutorial I'm going to talk about how to apply contracts to a player when you've got this little flashing icon here. So when you've got contracts expiring, so you get this little thing. So if you look there on my centre back there, down the bottom, it's got this little icon flashing. So if it's hit on the Xbox, the action button is X. But if you look down the bottom, if you're on the PlayStation or something else, you'll see a different one under action. So you hit that, and then it'll say apply recommended consumable, and in this case it's this player contracts 13. Now if you don't have that, it means you haven't got any in your inventory, and I'm going to show you in just a sec how you can fix that and how you search for consumables of player contracts. But for the minute I've got one, so all I do now is hold down A while I've got the left stick pointed at that recommended consumable. Job done, his contracts is sorted, and up the top left you can see it now says contracts 13. So he's now good for another 13 games. So if we look at another one here whose contracts have expired, we've got Loris here, contracts have expired, and I've still got contracts in my thing here, so I could just apply it. But what if I didn't, or I wanted a better contracts thing? What could I do? So what you can do is, if you're out of contracts, if you come out of that one, I'm hitting B, but whatever the back button is on your console, if you're on a different one, if you're on another one, and come out again. And if you go to transfers, on the transfer market, if you go into it, you can, of course, search by players, but in this area you can also search by consumables. And the default one is player contracts, which is cool. And all I need to do to search then is hit Y. And then you will start seeing player contracts here. Now the good news is these are normally really low starting bids, and you normally get them. So what I suggest you do is just put in transfer, or buy it now, not buy it now, put in the, I'll get there in a minute, a bid, as opposed to buy it now, unless they're a low buy it now and you desperately need them. Because in 27 seconds, this one is mine, so I'll bid on it and go yes. And just look for ones that are low price, so just bid on all sorts really. So there's different ones, of course. So you can see that one was a buy it now 5,000, which is mad. We don't want to spend that on it. This one, buy it now 200, which is actually good. So if we wanted to do that, we could just go, do you know what, I'll just buy it in case someone else gets it, because that's good for 28 contracts for a bronze player. So we'll continue searching. So you can see underneath the player contract tells you how many games it gives. So 28, 24, 28, depending on whether it's a bronze, silver or gold that you're giving that contract to. So you just keep going through. Now obviously this is just run out of time now because we've gone on, so I've got to go on a little bit. And yeah, just keep flicking through. So it's dead cheap to get these, and then these will be added to your selection of sort of transfer stuff that you've got. So once you've got them, it'll say, oops, it'll say what stuff you've got. So you see you've got this one here now. So I backed out, and then it said, right, what do you want to do with this? Do you want to sell it? Do you want to confirm it, or list it on the transfer market? See the little help things down the bottom? So I'll go right trigger to confirm the item. Now if I had stuff that I had, remember I was applying some on an auction. Now they may not be ready yet because the auction may not have run out. So if I go back out, what we've got is transfer targets. If I go into that, it will show me what's going on with these, and it goes, oh, actually, you've got them all. Cool. So this is what I say, look at the ones that are expiring, put in a bid, and often you'll get them. So in this case, I just left a trigger to assign them all, and they're all good to confirm now. So right trigger to confirm them all. So I've now got all these different contracts that I can use, and they didn't cost me a lot. So if I now go back to my squad, so I've hit back and then down stick to go to the squad, and I've still got my keeper here that I've got to sort out the contracts on. So X for actions, and then I could just go with whatever one it recommends by going here. So I've moved the left stick down, and if I hit A to hold down, it would then apply that particular consumable. You don't have to go with that one though. If you go down one more, there's apply consumable, and if you go in here, there's different ones. So you can see I've got contract. If I hit right button, there's different contracts here. So I might go, do you know what, I'm not going to keep him that long, so I'm going to use a lower down one. And you can see I've got two huge, awesome contract things here with 28 games, or 3 of these at 13, and I've got some silver ones that give less, or these ones here. So I could pick whatever one that I wanted for him, and that'll just apply him to it. And if you look on the right, if you're a bit confused, see it says Loris, and it says what is basically going to be contracted with there. So I'm going to go with this one here, which is the best one, 28, because I'm going to keep Loris for a while. So I'll hit select on that, and he's good. Now Loris has a whopping 58 contracts that he's good for. So yeah, we're all good. So he's fine now. I must have accidentally hit 2, but whatever, he's good for ages now. If you want to see more information on your player, so if you want to see when contracts expire or anything, so for example, we hit Alaba here. If you hit the right stick down, you should be able to find in here some information on contracts somewhere, I think. Let's have a little look. Where would it be hiding? Is it down here? Oh, sorry, it's there. You'd actually need to go into here, see on the left. So I'm flicking through the right stick, and it's on the 4th one there. So it says contracts. He's got 13 left. So you can see it here as well, just by moving the right stick. There you go, con 13. So this shows you when people's going to expire. So my next one that's going to expire soon is Mora. So I could actually apply a contract to him now and get that sorted. So I'll just do it already because he's a great player. Come back, and now his contract's 30. So if you don't want to keep having people expire, you could just go in here. And of course, you're adding them on top of the existing contracts anyway. So you can just do this as a bit of sort of timekeeping from time to time. Obviously, you don't want to be wasting your contracts on players that you're not going to keep that long. So it's up to you how you do it. I hope that was useful to you. If it was, give us a thumbs up, please. If you're interested in FIFA 21, have a look at the rest of my channel. I've got a nice playlist on tutorials. Also working on some gameplay movies. Anything else you want to know, let me know and I'll try my best. Still learning the game myself, but I'm sort of putting things out there that confused me as I went to try and help you as well. Hope that helps.